Think about your favorite player. What words would you use to describe the way they look when they play? Would you use words like tense, stiff, rigid, or tight? Or would you use words like free, fluid, smooth, and effortless? Whether or not the athlete feels completely relaxed on the inside, one thing is clear. Elite performers seem to compete with a certain level of ease. Their movements look easy and relaxed. Hey there, I'm Eli Straw, mental performance coach and the founder of SuccessStartsWithin.com. In this video, you're going to learn how to play relaxed as an athlete. Now, what comes to mind when I say playing relaxed? Do you think about playing with a relaxed body maybe? Well, that's definitely a part of it. But what I really mean is playing with a relaxed mind. And when you have a relaxed mind, a relaxed and loose body is just going to follow. Have you ever had those days where your game felt effortless? Those times you can point to and say, things just felt easy that day. I'm gonna guess those were also some of your best games. During those games, how much stress did you feel? Would you say you were competing with a lot of tension or a certain level of ease? If it was ease, that ease began in your mind and stemmed from a present, focused awareness. Playing relaxed means you let go of stress and worries and simply play. At their core, sports are meant to be played in a relaxed and fun way. But what keeps that natural level of ease from happening is the competitive spirit that's also present within sports. However, no matter how much you want to win, the need to play without tension and with a relaxed mind is going to remain the same. The reason is because playing relaxed helps you play your best. When you play relaxed, your mind is calm and your body is without tension. Your focus is in the present moment and you are simply playing. Sounds like a pretty good state to be in when you compete, doesn't it? It also sounds very familiar to the flow state or the zone. Now, while you can't force yourself to play in the flow state, you can take steps to play with a more relaxed mind and body. And as a result, you put yourself in a better position to get into the flow during a game. Now, that begins to show us one of the major benefits of playing relaxed. You play more naturally. Whenever you find yourself playing better in practices than games, there is something keeping you from playing as naturally during games as you do during practice. And by naturally, what I mean is, playing how you do when there's no pressure on you. That's when you simply allow your skills to take over. What keeps this from happening during games is tension. There is a lot of stress present to play well and to not make any mistakes. Now, this stress results in a tense mind and tense muscles. At that point, you aren't playing as freely and naturally as you do during practice or when you're playing on your own. Another benefit is playing with more confidence. Now, confidence means trust. The more trust you have in yourself during games, the more confidence you will play with and the better you will perform. Trust allows you to make quick decisions and compete in a way that is focused on winning instead of trying not to mess up. The way playing relaxed helps you compete in this way is because of what playing relaxed really keeps away. Now, when you work on competing with a relaxed mind, you aren't stressed about what may or may not happen. You also aren't as afraid of making mistakes, both of which are going to lower your confidence. Also, the more relaxed you are when you play, the greater your chances are of playing well. And that sort of success is a major contributor to increasing your confidence moving forward. Now, it's one thing to want to play more relaxed, but a completely different story as to how you can actually go about competing with a more relaxed mind and body, especially when you feel the pressure of game day. To help, there are two simple strategies that you can use. The first strategy is to focus on your breathing. Tension leads to shortened breaths. When you are stressed and playing tight, you won't be taking as deep of breaths as you would if you were relaxed. Knowing this, you can use your breath to actually relax yourself in these moments when you are feeling tense during games. But you can also use your breath to train your mind to be calmer and more under your control, along with training your ability to feel relaxed. Because calming your mind and getting into a relaxed state is a skill. It's a skill that needs to be worked on just like any other skill if you want to apply it during a game. So right now, take a deep breath in, counting to 5, and then exhale while counting to 10. That's count breathing. In the moment, you can use count breathing to calm yourself down right before a game or even during a game. Then, the way that you can use this count breathing to train the skill of being relaxed is using it for a few minutes every day. I really recommend just beginning with about 3 minutes. What you do is you set yourself a timer for 3 minutes, close your eyes, and then use that rhythm of breathing in for a count of 5 and then breathing out for a count of 10 over and over again for the 3 minutes. And then strategy number 2 is make being relaxed your goal. When you play with stress and tension, a lot of times this is caused by your focus being too much on the outcome, so what's going to happen at the end of this play or going to happen at the end of the game. An example is from a quarterback that I've been working with. We were working on his confidence and his quickness with short throws. He found himself being tight with these throws mainly due to the fact that he was afraid of making a bad throw. For yourself, if you are playing tense, are you too worried about what's going to happen? The more you focus on what might happen, the more tension you're going to create in the moment. You want to let go and stop worrying so much about the outcome. Now, that doesn't mean you don't want a certain outcome or you don't want to play well. It simply means you realize that by focusing too much on wanting that outcome, you are actually hurting your chances of playing well. Instead, try making your goal to be as relaxed as possible. With the quarterback, I talked to him about making his goal to throw as relaxed and smooth as possible during practice that week. Now that way, his attention is taken off the goal of not wanting to make a bad pass. And not only will it help to take the attention off the outcome, but being more relaxed will actually help him make more accurate throws. And the same is going to be true for yourself. Try making your goal to be relaxed and see how that helps reduce tension and stress and increases your performance. Because when you think about top-level athletes, tense and rigid are rarely words that come to mind when describing them. Their game seems effortless and they appear smooth and fluid while playing. You can work to get into such a state yourself while playing by working on developing a more relaxed mind, which will lead to a more relaxed body. To help get yourself into a more relaxed state while playing, you want to make sure that you are using count breathing both in the short term and also in the long term to train this ability to be relaxed. And then you also want to make sure that you are setting the goal for yourself to be relaxed during the game.